beginning of the YouTube vlog and starting our journey, getting the train down to London. Okay, not eating lunch yet, so we're going to do a quick Nando's. Why not? Okay, made it into London. We're just walking down through Tottenham Court Road. We're going to go to Soho, get a little piece of cake, a little cup of tea. At some point today, heading to Gatwick, staying at a hotel in Gatwick, and then tomorrow morning flying out to Palma, Mallorca for the wedding. Is that a pub?
It's a pub.
Alright.
0% beers. And then we're going to take our shirts off and run around.
If you've ever lived in London, then you know this place. Where I first started drinking. Alright. We're having a drink here. A non-alcoholic beer. Alright, for only €0. Cheers, brother. Tastes like 0. Okay, not gonna lie. Even after one non-alcoholic beer, I feel pretty bloated. Not good. There you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Fun. Bye bye. See, London in the sunshine is just a different beast. I don't think a black t-shirt was the right thing to wear on such a hot day. Okay, Covent Garden Square. Look how busy it is. Wired headphones, old school. So the one thing that's kind of strange about walking around London now is that there are so many memories I have. No matter which street I turn down or where I go, there's always a memory, and all of those memories are to do with being drunk. Such as this one. This McDonald's on the Strand by Trafalgar Square. I remember coming here at 6 AM at the end of a big night out, super drunk, just awful. But not anymore. Not anymore. Who knows that place? Gordon's Wine Bar. Say hi. There you go. It's 5:30 and we were going to get the tube down to our hotel in Gatwick, and then realised that 5:30 from Waterloo is probably the worst rush hour. Look at all those people going in. No thank you. So we're going to find somewhere quiet, get a little drink and wait for all this to blow over. Made it to the hotel. Okay. Our room for the night. Okay, it is 9:30 at night. The hotel, legs up. Gonna get a good night's sleep before the flight. Shortly after 6 in the morning, and I thought I'm gonna get a little workout in before we fly this morning. Just walking to the south terminal now. Gonna get the shuttle across, and then we get to the north terminal. We fly in about 2 hours.
Yeah, buddy.
So my bag was too big for the plane, so they made me take out half of my clothes and just carry them. So I got my backpack and I got my clothes. Still going on the plane. It was actually quite a quick flight, about 1 hour and 45, less than 2 hours. And now we're going to try and find the company to pick up the car and drive to where we're staying, which if I remember, I've been here like 15 years ago, but I think it was about half an hour away. But yeah, I don't think I've ever driven in Spain. So just picking up the car now, and we found somewhere just outside of the airport that hires cars out for 4 days for £35. Not £35 a day, £35 for the whole thing. And split between two, it's crazy. I'm still skeptical of what the car is going to look like, but I'm excited. Oh man, Miguel is helping me find the beach for later today. Let's pick up the car. Oh, look at this beast. Alright. Okay, parked up. Not sure if we can park here, but looks like we made it. The hotel's up that way. Welcome to Mallorca. Okay. Okay, so we got the room. Going on the YouTube, mate. Yeah. Not bad, eh?
Good.
Okay, never tried this one before. Freedom. Non-alcoholic. First step in the ocean. So we just had some lunch and a little dip in the ocean behind me, down there. And the first thing I realized, I've been here before, like I said, but a long time ago. There is a big drinking culture here. Sit down in the first restaurant, straight away they come over, 2 beers? We're like, no, we don't drink. And then they just started laughing, which isn't new. I've dealt with that for many years, but it's part of the culture. It's almost a joke if you don't drink. I'm gonna get out of breath doing these stairs, but I'll carry on. But you know, I was thinking that I want to make this video to basically show you what it's like, just a day in the life of not drinking and going to things like this. And the fact that there is such a strong drinking culture here, I think it's going to make this video a lot better. So actually I thought it'd be good to explain why I was here 15 years ago. So what would I have been, maybe 18, 19 years old? It was the first guys trip we'd ever had, and we thought, let's go to one of our friends is in his family, they've got a flat here. So we came and stayed here, but we came here because of Magaluf, the party district. And we came and all we cared about was drinking. That's all we wanted to do. And I even noticed that when I was driving to here now from the airport, how beautiful it is with the mountains in the background and the ocean and the weather and the sun, and it's just all like so nice. I didn't notice any of that when I came here last, or at least my memory didn't retain any of it, because all I was focusing on when I was coming here was getting drunk and going out and meeting people. And coming here with a very different state of mind, much more present, much more grateful. I'm loving it. And even now, like if you look at the beach, it's absolutely packed out, and all I wanted to do was come up the staircase and just come and explore a bit, just bare feet, and just, I don't know, just feel like I want to explore this island. It looks beautiful, and it almost makes me sad, you know, watching the way a lot of us go on holidays. We go somewhere, we spend all the money, all the effort, we go there, and we spend the whole time drinking in a bar next to the beach, or even on the beach, getting so drunk we end up forgetting a lot. We spend too much money, we spend our time hungover. And in my mind now, obviously maybe I didn't think this a week or two after stopping drinking, but 5 years in, I'm like, I couldn't imagine wasting my time doing that anymore. And again, I'm not saying it in a judgmental way, because I've done that. I did it for a very, very long time. But it's just a reminder for me of how different it could be if I was drinking. So it's interesting to think, when you're drinking, what's the first thing you do when you come on holiday? Is you arrive, you dump the bags, you go straight to the beach, order a pint, and then that's it. You're in a drinking session for the rest of the day. And we were just saying that basically if you do that, you kind of don't have time to readjust in the clarity of your mind. You don't get a sense of what the surroundings are or what's going on. Next thing you know, you wake up and you're hungover. And to be hungover in this heat would be absolutely horrendous. So instead we arrived, we unpacked the bags, we had a look around the hotel, had a nice stroll down to the beach, we had some lunch, non-alcoholic beer, just to feel like, why not? Had a little dip in the ocean, walked around, and on the way back to the hotel found this little spot. We've got a little workout bar, and we're just kind of having a little workout in the sun. How different that could have been if we were drinking. We're going out for our first dinner, and I can already feel the sun. We weren't even out for that long, maybe a couple of hours. I mean, a couple of hours is quite a long time, but I think the idea that if I was drinking, I'd be out there all day long, I'd get drunk, I wouldn't know that I'd be in the sun, and you get really burnt, and then you get so burnt, you can't go out for the next few days. Just a lot more conscious. Isn't that the most annoying sound? The flip-flops. But yeah, so much nicer to be able to tell when your body's had enough sun. I need to get some lotion. Maybe not.
It does work better.
Okay, we're on the water. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
Okay, so now we're going out to meet the groom for the first time since we've been here. They're all having drinks down on the beach. We'll see what that's like. The beachfront probably looks a lot different at this time of night. Everyone's getting drunk, but it's going to be fun. and then hopefully not going to be too late at night because I want to get up early, go to the gym, have a little swim in the pool, and then back to work. But I actually just finished doing an hour call, one of the 3 that I do a week with the Facebook group, which was amazing. A lot of people turned up, everyone sharing their wins, everyone sharing their struggles, everyone kind of supporting each other through it, which is exactly what it's there for. But yeah, it was amazing. And I think if any of you are watching it now, I hope you enjoy this. Say hi.
Hola.
Okay, so we've just met up with Ben and his little Jude.
Should we jump?
It's a beautiful evening on the beach. They're just in that restaurant having dinner.
I just did it, you said you didn't like it. Hey!
Okay.
Oh, he's back on form. Oh, shit!
Okay, so walking home after the first night, meeting up with the bride, the groom, and a lot of the party. I think there was probably about 20 people, do you reckon, Tom? 20 people?
Something like that.
About 20 people there, and we got there at about 9:30. It's now 1:45 in the morning. I didn't actually drink anything the whole time I was there. It's a very, very nice feeling to know that we get to go into bed. We're gonna go for breakfast at a nice place. I'm gonna get into the gym early in the morning, have a little swim. I've got a call in the morning, and then the rest of the day just be in the sunshine, explore, no hangover. It's a good feeling. Okay, so it's 8 a.m. We got in at 1 a.m, which technically UK time is 12, so it wasn't too bad. But I think because we were being sociable, we were out, we weren't drinking, we were expending a lot of energy and changing the sleep routine. So I knew that it was going to be a different night's sleep. And we were just saying we woke up and felt a little bit deranged, like a little bit almost like you feel hungover, because I realized when I was hungover it was half sleep deprivation, half dehydration, which you can have without drinking. But we got up, had a big sip of water, and yeah, starting to come back to life. But it's classic, but it's actually quite cloudy right now, which it would always help if you wake up and it's sunny. But I've got a little bit of work to do, and then I'm gonna get to the gym. Actually, we're gonna go for breakfast now, and no matter how it feels to be slightly sleep deprived, it was a fun night and we're not hungover. It's a win. So something that's quite interesting is I just finished a work call and my brain, I can tell, is just not firing the way it should be. I feel foggy, I feel cloudy, and I know it's just the sleep deprivation, but I think when you're so used to being so clear and so sharp in how you think, it makes a noticeable difference. And I didn't even drink. It's just sleep. And it's just a reminder of how important sleep is, because it's not an enjoyable feeling to be fully in control all the time and then suddenly feel like you're not. So anyway, one thing that's going to really help, I'm trying to remember where it is there is a gym somewhere down here. Hola. I realized when I came here my Spanish is so bad. I don't know any Spanish, and I didn't even think about it, but I want to start, even though it's probably too late, but just start, you know, maybe put a podcast on while I'm by the pool and start listening to some basic Spanish. I think I used to know a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna have a little session in the gym. Here's some. Hola. Here we are. So I just finished a workout, and this is exactly why I always say exercise is the cure. On the way there, I felt so tired, so groggy, didn't really feel like doing much. I've had a workout, I feel back to life, I feel alive, I feel clear, It's crazy how much it works. So there's one tip. You're on holiday, sober, you're tired, have a workout. Always feel better afterwards. So this is something I never used to do when I was drinking. What's that? Sunscreen. Yeah. Okay, so we're just sat by the pool. A lot of people, you can tell, are quite hungover. And out of nowhere, this woman comes and does an aerobics class. Aqua gym. And the vibe has changed instantly. So I thought I'd give you an update on what's happening today. So we've got the welcome drinks for the wedding at 5 p.m. in a bar just not too far away, just around the corner over there. And that's only for a couple of hours just because everyone's here by now. So tonight we get to meet everyone, catch up, have a couple of drinks. And then I think we do our own dinner, and then tomorrow is the wedding. And because it's so hot during the day, the wedding is going to start at 4 p.m. Which is still a very, very hot time of the day, and a little bit nervous about wearing a blazer in this heat. Got to stay hydrated. And I think that's one thing I've been doing a lot the past couple of days, is reminding myself how dehydrated you get in weather like this. Obviously spending a lot of time in Indonesia where it is really hot, drinking water a lot, it kind of comes naturally, but it's a reminder that, you know, if we're constantly sweating all day and we're in the sun a lot, you don't drink water or you don't wear sunscreen, you know, these are the mistakes I used to make in the way to adulthood. Even when I was drinking, you know, it was just you didn't think about it. You have a few beers, you don't think about, oh, you know, and there was always the things like, oh, you know, you go red first, then you tan, and oh no, drinking water is cheating. All these kind of things we used to say, which is crazy because it just makes you feel better, it makes you look better. It's yeah. So yeah, so drinks tonight, wedding tomorrow, and then we've got an afternoon paella live music thing on Sunday, which is going to be fun. It's all going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited for you to see what it's like through my eyes. All right, let's see how we get on tonight. Okay, so it's 8:18 in the morning, and I think we went to bed at about 9:45 p.m. And pretty much slept all the way through. Had a good 10 hours of just sleeping, and I feel so much better for it this morning. Woken up fresh, gonna go down and get some breakfast, head to the gym, do some sunbathing, and then after lunch, get ready for the wedding. Okay, gonna go top up the tan before hitting the gym and then getting ready for the wedding later. Let's go. Remember, drink water. It's so hot. It's the most refreshing drink. Okay, so a little update from today. So obviously today's the wedding day. It starts at 4 o'clock. It's gonna be a very, very hot time of the day. But I woke up this morning after a long sleep, felt really refreshed, so good. Went for breakfast, got by the pool, spent a few hours in the sun. And for some reason, I just didn't feel quite as relaxed or as calm. And for any of you that have stopped drinking, you might know this, is that you become so much more sensitive to what you put in your body. You know, I used to drink every day, I would take Coke, I would eat pizza there was no thought about what might make me feel bad or good. And one of the biggest battles I have ever had is actually with caffeine, with coffee. And there's a coffee machine at breakfast, you're probably gonna see it in a video probably just before this. And it was just, you know, you just put it in, you get a cappuccino, it tastes kind of sweet, and I was like, oh, it feels like a nice treat. I still drink a lot of decaf coffee, but I've been on and off with coffee for years. And I was sat by the pool, and I just felt, not mentally anxious, but physically, I didn't feel relaxed. I felt like my blood pressure was up, I felt my heart was racing quite a lot. And the last time I felt this was actually last year in Bali, where I had a breakfast, I walked down the beach, and I just felt like the world was about to end, and it was crazy. I was like, what is going on? And I realized I'd started drinking coffee, caffeinated coffee. So I just suddenly clocked, I went, why am I drinking coffee? It's the same thing we do, I guess, with drinking, where you think, oh no, I know what happens, and then we kind of forget. And I had that in the past 2 days. I was like, oh yeah, I'll have a coffee. Yesterday I didn't feel anything, so I was like, oh, I'll just have another one today. And I was by the pool, I was like, I don't feel good. So all I know is I'm drinking a lot of water. I've come and done a workout. Well, I'm in the middle of the workout. And yeah, I feel so much better, so much more relaxed, so much more calm, which again just shows exercise. If you stop exercising and you think it's a treat to have a rest from exercise, the real treat is to do it. And this beautiful little gym I have, which has a little bit of aircon and a fan, it's just incredible. There was music on, I turned it off just to put my phone. It's not great, but gives me something. It's a great little space. So yeah, that's the update. Next is gonna be the wedding. I can tell every day it's getting hotter and hotter, and obviously I've been kind of worried about, you know, what are we gonna wear for the wedding that's also quite breathable and light. And last night, I don't know if I've said this already, but last night the groom, Ben, basically said, you know, wear what you want. You know, it's still, obviously, you know, you've got to be respectful. I'm still going to wear what you'll probably see on this video shortly, but yeah, it's going to be a very, very sweaty wedding. At least it will be on my part. But I thought I need to go, I'm just running down to get some water, get some nice big cold bottles of water for the room. And it's that same shop that sells the cigars. And I thought, you know what? I don't think I've ever really explained, but when I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking. I used to smoke cigarettes, take a lot of drugs. And I remember it was kind of just towards the end, the final weekend, me and some friends were in the Lake District, and we found a shop to buy some booze, and they were selling cigars. And we're like, let's get one, thinking, you know, it's cool. I'll have a cigar, look really cool. I had it, and I was like, I don't really understand it, because I was a smoker. I was like, you got to inhale it, but you don't inhale it. It didn't make sense. And after that, I remember cigars were really helpful for me in social situations where, you know, when you go and meet your friends and you're not having a drink, you need to find value in what you're doing. Like, is it the conversation? It wasn't for me. Is it the food? Is it the music? Is it the atmosphere? And for me, a cigar was like it was like a ritual. It was very meditative. And I found that when I had a cigar, when I was out with friends, I didn't feel restless. I didn't feel bored. I just felt completely settled. And it was just something that kind of almost calmed me down. And I went through a phase where I was really into them. I had them quite a lot, and then nowadays I don't really have them. I kind of associate it with a special occasion, such as a wedding abroad. So I'm going to be I'm going to get a few more. I'm actually going to get one today for the groom. I was having one last night, and he saw it and he said, you know what, he doesn't smoke, he's very healthy, but he's like, I tell you what, if you get one, I'll have one at the wedding. So there's some little ones I saw yesterday which are really nice, so I might get him one as a little pre-ceremony bonding experience with me. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. And the other thing is, as well, is when you're in a hot country and you're sweating, you're just losing so much salt from your body that you need to top it up. And the thing is, I've only been drinking water because I can't find anything isotonic. Like in Indonesia, coconut water is one of the best things to like replenish salt. And I can't find anything like that here. So it's kind of, just gotta make sure, you know, you're getting your electrolytes. Otherwise you start to feel a bit weird, a bit woozy, but still feel okay. But if I was drinking, you lose a lot more. Okay, so we're just waiting for another guy. We're going to take him to the venue, but it is hot to be wearing this. I won't be wearing that. It's just to carry stuff, but yeah, I can't travel in my blazer and bow tie, but I'll put them on when I'm there. Otherwise, ready for a sober wedding. Okay, just heading down to the car now, and it is hot. There's no way we are going to be able to avoid sweating, but I think the blazer is going to have to come on just for the ceremony. Hola. Just for the ceremony, and then I don't know how long I'm going to keep the bow tie on. Even this is feeling incredibly warm. I think it must be about 34, 35, maybe even higher. So I'm just heading down to the car to get the aircon pumping so the guys can enter into a very fresh car. But I'm excited. This is amazing. I can't even think of... I've definitely been to a wedding abroad before, but it's been a long time, and it feels nice. I think the heat is obviously... I think it would have been a massive issue back when I was drinking. Like, to feel this maybe overwhelmed by the heat, let's say. Even though I spent a lot of time in Bali, and you know, Bali's 30 degrees, but something here just feels a bit different. Anyway, I don't want to complain because it is glorious. But yeah, the thought of being hungover in this weather, it makes me feel a bit sick, to be honest. To feel like that depleted of all the goodness and dehydrated and lethargic. It feels good to be fresh, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's hot.
It's not cold.
There he is. Look at him coming. As you can tell, I'm already starting to sweat with a blazer. Look at that. Yes, please. Incredible. Thank you so much. So delicious.
A bit of sugar as well for you.
Ian, loving the suit, man. Look at that.
Should we wait?
After you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. All right.
Should we get a snap as well, mate, me and you?
Yeah. Just water.
I might go.
Loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part.
To always be there for you and love you now and forever.
And to each other. Wear these rings with honour and with pride.
I'm okay, thank you. Wow.
It's also just got really flat knuckles, but then that part is
And he's sweaty.
Ben, you hold the train and get a picture of you two.
We're on the lemonade.
I feel like this in London anyway.
I know when it's acceptable to jump in.
So far, incredible. Beautiful venue. I've been having water and lemonade, absolutely delicious, and the food is incredible. But I'm having to retire to the car to get some shorts on because I think we're in danger of a bit of heat stroke here. And then hopefully a little bit later on, we jump in the pool, get some swim shorts on. But so far, incredible wedding. Excited for dinner. You might be on our table. Next to you. On this one here. Good, Charles. Who are you next to?
Eden, of course.
Firstly, just a quick bit of admin. We've had some glasses handed in, so if anyone's lost some sunglasses, they're over here. And Mrs. Robson!
There is something called like desensitization therapy. So let's take flying out.
Okay, so just in case anyone forgot my name, just finished main course and I thought I'd come to the car because we've got cigars for everyone. So I've come to collect the cigars. That's where the car is. Okay.
No pressure. I just wanted to start off by saying I hope everyone's cooled down. We were expecting hot, not quite that hot. But thank you everyone for bearing with us and delaying dinner. But I hope everyone's enjoyed it. So thank you for giving me the most bizarre mix of music on my Spotify. Generally embarrassing whenever I have to click on it. And thanks for singing crazy songs that stick in my head all day. You brighten absolutely everyone's day, everyone's path you come across, and we love you to the end of the world. Sorry guys, I've messed up, I'm going. Shiny headed guy down here. Scott. Which one? Oh, which one? Sorry, yeah. There's actually two. Oh, easy double introduction. Yeah, me and Scott actually went to nursery school together, university together. We've played rugby together. Last ball, gentleman to his right. My brother Dan.
In all honesty, Ben and I haven't always been this close. But I really warmed to him in my teenage years.
So I think these are the post-dinner drinks for everyone.
Sometimes I love you. Sometimes you make me believe. I'll ever be the ground. Crash through the surface, when it can't hurt us. We fight round the shallow down. That make me crazy.
drink as much as you possibly can and you have the best time of your life.
Sick. The boys are going for a little quiet time. You get an espresso martini? No, don't like coffee. I'll go. You like vodka? No.
We'd all like to come together and watch them cut their first wedding cake as a married couple.
You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You a real life fantasy, you a real life. That's over now. Keep me coming back for more. And I'll find it there. It isn't too hard to see. We're in heaven.
Okay, we just got back to the hotel. It is about, what time is it, 1 in the morning?
12:20.
12:20. And we just kind of got in the car, got out. It's about a 20-minute drive. That was a lot of fun, but a lot of energy. I can tell we're gonna have a tiredness hangover tomorrow. But we're gonna smash a load of water, have a good night's sleep, get a nice breakfast in the morning. Oh, it's nice not to drink after a wedding. Okay, it's officially the morning after the wedding. And to be honest, I felt like I was gonna feel a lot more tired than I do. We have blackout blinds, which makes such a difference. And when we got back, you know, we kind of felt a bit adrenaline pumped from like all the music and all the talking and all the socializing. And then we got back and I just spent like 10 minutes just kind of slowing my breathing and just really trying to relax, and then eventually, close the blackout blinds, the blackout curtains, and just had such a good night's sleep. I slept all the way through till 9:10, which, you know, for someone that wakes up at 6 a.m, that's a long time. Okay, we're back for lunch. And he's on his own. But I tell you what, I feel so much better than I did on the second day. I think it's because we finally closed the blackout blinds compared to the first day, but got up, had breakfast, did a bit of work, spent some time in the sun, went in the pool, and it just gets you back to life. And this is where I realized, especially if you're in the UK and we wake up, we're hungover, and we spend the day inside, on our TV, on our phones, provoking further anxiety, not getting out, not getting sunshine. God, it makes it even worse. Even being here, I woke up this morning, still not completely 100% because I went to bed late, but by waking up and kind of looking after yourself, getting out, getting the blood flowing, even having this workout, I feel kind of back to normal now. But yeah, it's amazing. And the fact that, you know, come away to a sunny place, go to a wedding, and I've still kept that consistency with my exercise. I'm still in here every day. And staying hydrated, staying well rested makes such a difference. And it's like, we fly back tomorrow night, and I'm not dreading it. I'm not dreading, oh, I've got to go back, and it's, you know, such a anxiety-driven thing. I'm actually like, no, I'm actually excited for the final 24 hours I have here. And I'm also excited to get back, because I'm going to get back feeling fresh. I'm going to get back ready to carry on working and actually enjoy my work. So yeah, all in all, feeling really good. Okay, so it's been a much quieter day of filming today, just because we've had a day to relax. Did a little bit of work this morning, and I spent most of the day just at the pool, sunbathing, reading, went to the gym, and for our final night we're going to go to this lovely little restaurant, which hopefully will do a very nice steak, and then head back, sit on the balcony and just reflect and enjoy the final night in Mallorca. Very chilled. Yeah, I don't think many people eat this early. No one eats early. Oh, I couldn't resist. Okay, so just finished dinner, and that was probably one of the best meals I've had in a long time. The steak was amazing, the fondant was amazing, and the bill for two of us, having pretty much 3 courses, came to 70 euros, which, to be honest, is less than what I used to spend on 1 bottle of wine just for 1 dinner. Yeah, amazing. Now we're just having a little walk down the beach. It's quite interesting to see actually just how warm it still is. The sun is still out. Arrived at the airport, but dropping him off and I'm gonna stay. Okay, so just come back to the room and they've left us some fruit and a bottle of cava. Oh, thank you.